doesn't know the politics, he doesn't know the news. He's just a dog from India wearing invisible shoes, walking down the interstates beside the men in gold, a furry patch of loyal love braving the winter cold. They say he had to take a rest, the surgeon stitched him tight, but Aloka simply wagged his tail and walked back in the light. No complaints about the pain, no sorrow for the past, just keeping up the gentle pace as long as time will last. Oh, Aloka's silent bark is a whisper to the soul. He proves that every wounded heart can once again be whole. Four paws upon the burning street, walking for the peace where human logic turns to war. The animal finds release. If a stray dog from the dusty streets can walk 1,000 miles, then maybe we can drop our guns and trade them in for smiles. A furry little bodhisattva leading us along. The children wait in Georgia towns to gently pet his head. They learn the silent language of the things that aren't said. You bow to him, he blinks at you, a pure and simple grace, a little spark of Buddha mind wrapped in a furry face. He asked for nothing but a bowl, some water and some shade, a master class in living well in the mindful promenade. He doesn't worry about tomorrow or the miles ahead. He finds a patch of roadside grass and makes a quiet bed. In every sentient being, there's a light that seeks the dawn. From the masters in the temples to the dog upon the lawn, we share the breath, we share the road, we share the setting sun. In the eyes of sweet Aloka, every living thing is one. The smartest men build weapons to obliterate the earth, but a rescue dog can teach them all the meaning of true worth. Walk gentle, little friend. The road is long, but love won't end. Just breathe, just walk. Silent bark, peaceful heart.
Texas sun is beating down on Highway 28. I saw a line of silent men walking past my gate. No heavy bags upon their backs, no boots upon their feet, just saffron robes and steady breaths walking down the street. The dust is rising from the road, it settles on their skin, but they don't wipe the dirt away, the peace is found within. Oh, dust on the saffron robe, blowing in the wind, it tells a tale of letting go, of where the road begins. You can't wash away the world, you just accept the stain. Walk child, the loudest truth I've heard. For all my life I've chased the goal, I've fought to build a wall, but watching them I realize the bravest thing is falling. Falling into present time, letting the worries fade beneath the vast and open sky and the mindful shade. Oh, dust on the saffron road, blowing in the wind, it tells a tale of letting go of where the road begins. You can't wash away the world, you just accept the stain. Walk right through the heavy storm and smile into the rain. Peace ain't in a distant land, it's underneath your toes. With every step and every breath, the quiet river flows. The miles are long, the asphalt burns, the engines roar so loud, but in the center of the noise they walk without a crowd. A solitary mindful step, a tether to the ground. When you stop fighting with the earth, the harmony is found. Let the dust settle down, let the mind become still. Step by step, breath by breath, over the Texas hill. I chased a guru up the hill, I read the ancient books. I traveled across the ocean wide, I searched in hidden nooks. I thought the peace I needed was a treasure to be found, buried in a temple or deep beneath the ground. I bought the crystals and the charms, I paid for therapy. I kept on waiting for a spark to come and set me free. But the monk stood at the altar and he laughed a gentle laugh. He said, "You're looking outward, you are on the wrong path. You're holding on the master key, the lock is on your soul. You packed away your happiness and lost the true control. You put the peace inside a box and left it in the dark, then wandered through the wilderness looking for a spark. Nobody else can open it, no reverend priest or friend. You gotta turn the key yourself to bring the suffering's end." The peace was never missing, it was only locked away. We blame the frantic modern life, we blame the ringing phone. We build a wall around ourselves and cry that we're alone. We scroll through endless shiny screens to numb the heavy mind and leave the quiet, gentle truth so very far behind. But mindfulness is just the act of walking down the hall to find that dusty little box behind the ego's wall. Just take a breath and turn the lock, the hinges will awake. The freedom freedom that you're looking for is yours alone to take. It's not a mystic secret, it's not a magic spell. It's sitting in the present, listening to the bell. Wake up in the morning, let the cell phone be unlocked, the hidden wooden box, and set the spirit free. Don't wait for a savior to descend from the sky. The sanctuary is built behind the closing of your eye. Turn the key, open the lid, find the peace that you have hid. It was always there, always there. Just breathe, just look inside. I used to drive 100 miles just to run away, looking for a quiet town where I could safely stay. But everywhere I parked my truck, my mind would start to race. I couldn't find a sanctuary, couldn't find my place. I kept the engine running, I kept the radio loud, trying to lose my heavy thoughts inside a faceless crowd. Then I saw them on the shoulder, walking in a line, taking back the scattered soul, 1 second at a time. One breath, 1 mile, 1 moment in the sun. You don't have to win the race is already won. Put your foot upon the gravel, feel the solid earth. Every time you take a breath, it is a quiet birth. Don't look at the horizon line, don't look at what is past. The only thing that's truly yours is the breath that you just cast. Slow it down, let the spinning world stand still. My phone was ringing in my hand, the news was full of dread. A million voices shouting loud inside my weary head. The market's crashing down again, the politicians scream. I'm trapped inside a nightmare, trying to buy the Western dream. But watching how they place their feet, so gentle and so slow. I learned the hardest lesson here, you have to let it go. You unlock the wooden box that's buried in your chest, not by running faster, but by laying down to rest. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. I don't need to cross the state, I only need this smile. The sorrow is a heavy stone I carried in my pack. I drop it on the roadside now, and I am not looking back. There is nowhere left to hurry, sense of the moment, the mountains start to move. One breath, just breathe. One step, believe. The road is inside you, the peace is right here. Fade away into the silence.
The frost was heavy on the pine, the sky was iron gray. The Carolina wind blew fierce to chase the weak away. The snow fell down on Cyrus City, freezing up the ground. I sat inside my heated truck without a single sound. I watched the mercury drop down below freezing mark, waiting for the winter storm to swallow up the dark. Then through the blinding winter storm, a line of amber fire, the monks were walking through the ice with nothing to require. The cold wind of Carolina tried to push them off the track, but a mindful heart is a burning stove, and they never once look back. You can freeze the water in the cup, you can freeze the morning dew, but you cannot freeze the love and kindness shining out from you. Step by step in the quiet snow, leaving tracks of grace, melting down the winter chill in every single place. The storm is raging loudly, but the center is so still. An old man stood by Highway 64 with a blanket in his hand. He cried to see such sacrifice across his freezing land. He offered up a cup of soup, a shelter for the night. The monk bowed low with grateful eyes, bathed in the snowy light. The barriers of race and creed, they shattered in the cold, replaced by human fellowship, a story to be told. When Mother Nature shows her teeth and turns the world to ice, we find the warmth of brotherhood beyond a stated price. When the elements are raging and the outer world is harsh, you find the refuge deep within, beyond the frozen marsh. The storm is just a passing cloud, the body just a shell, but the warmth of pure compassion is a never-ending well. No winter wind can penetrate the armor of the peace. The mindful steps continue as the howling voices cease. Let the snow fall, let the wind blow, the mindful steps continue, steady and slow. Carolina winter, warm inside, walking through the blizzard of the mind. We are used to marching on the streets with megaphones and signs, screaming at the enemy across the battle lines, raising up an angry fist to fight for what is right, burning in the blazing sun and fighting through the night. We demand a justice that we enforce with heavy laws, always pushing forward for another righteous cause. But here they come with empty hands, no slogans to the creed, a radical surrender to a peaceful mystery. No protest, no politics, no anger in the eye, just a steady rhythm walking underneath the sky. You can't defeat the hatred by shouting out its name. You can't put out a raging fire by throwing in the flame. The revolution of the mind is quiet and profound. It starts with placing mindful feet upon the common ground. No enemy to conquer, no battle left to win. Some folks wave the partisan flag outside the monument, trying to pull the holy walk into their argument. They wanted condemnation, they wanted taking sides, lost inside the shifting of the cultural divides. The monk just smiled and bowed his head, refusing to align. He said the only war to win is the one inside your mind. When left and right are tearing up the fabric of the land, the middle way is walking through an open loving hand. True power isn't dominance, it isn't taking charge, it's letting go of boundaries and living broad and large. To walk without an enemy, to love without a clause, is the most rebellious action in the face of human laws. When you refuse to hate the man who stands across the line, you elevate the human soul into the pure divine. Lay down the weapon, unclench the fist, be present in the morning mist. No fight, just light, just peace. Walk on in silence. I counted every mile marker, ticking on the dash. I counted all the money I was turning into trash. I counted all my enemies, I counted my regrets. I kept a mental ledger of my unforgiven debts. My mind was just an abacus of everything went wrong. I drag my heavy numbers like a miserable song. But the monkey holds a string of beads, counting something true, walking through the southern states, making all things new. 108, the cosmic turn, 108, the fire's burned. Every step is a bead of wood slipping through the hand, dropping all the suffering across the promised land. From the Texas plain to Washington, the sacred number guides to the silent open spaces where the holy peace resides. The 108th step is where the illusion fades away, the holy math of letting go at the ending of the day. There are 108 desires
tearing us apart. 108 illusions that cloud the human heart. With every passing winter day, they walked another mile and met the bitter faces with a gentle, patient smile. It's not about the distance crossed, it's not the destination. It is the rhythm of the soul, the moving meditation. They walk the beads of rosary upon a gravel road, and day by day they lighten up the universal load. When they reached the Lincoln Steps, the journey didn't end. The path of peace is circular, a road that starts again. The numbers are a holy map to bring us back to zero, to find the quiet emptiness, the unproclaimed hero. The beads return to where they start, a never-ending ring. The silent song of emptiness is what the angels sing. 1, 2, breathe it in. 108, we begin, the wheel turns, the peace returns. Back to zero, back to nothing.
The motel sign is glowing red across the interstate. The truckers in the parking lot are drinking coffee late. But past the neon lights and noise down in the grassy ditch, a dozen men are sleeping sound without a single hitch. No mattress for their weary bones, no roof above their head, just a saffron rope folded up, a simple highway bed. They didn't book a fancy room, they didn't lock a door. They laid their bodies gently on the holy forest floor. When you don't own a piece of land, the whole world is your home. When you're not tied to property, the spirit's free to roam. Sleeping by the highway, beneath the starry sky, watching all the headlights and the worried world go by. The earth is just a mother's lap, the wind a lullaby. A mindful man has everything, sleeping by the highway. The richest man is the one who needs the absolute least. I lock my doors and set the alarm to keep the thieves away. I worry about my mortgage bills, the debts I have to pay. I build a fence around my yard to keep the strangers out, and lie awake inside my bed, consumed by fear and doubt. But looking at them resting there, so vulnerable and deep, I realize that my heavy house is ruining my sleep. They threw away the golden chains, they renounced the heavy crown, and found a bed of velvet grass in every single town. True security is not a lie, it isn't made of steel. It's knowing that the universe provides embracing all the emptiness that occupies.